352,000 fans. No F1 race has ever pulled that number at the Nürburgring. That's not a Formula One crowd. That's not even a football final. And the man who caused it, he wasn't even in Formula One that weekend. Max Verstappen took a GT3 Mercedes into the green hell, and without a single F1 dollar attached to his name, broke every attendance record in the history of that race. Meanwhile, the FIA was holding emergency meetings that Max called pointless. So let's talk about what's actually going on here. 2026 F1 has new rules, new cars, new power units, almost half electric. Max hated them from day one, called them Formula E on steroids. The FIA panicked, held back-to-back emergency meetings in April, then announced minor tweaks, mostly to energy management. Verstappen's verdict? Still fundamentally wrong. Then it got personal. The FIA president himself fired back, basically saying Max just wasn't implementing the rules well enough.
That Ferrari and Mercedes weren't complaining as loudly, and just days after being promised things would improve, Max was at the Canadian Grand Prix saying, "I can't go on like this. No way." He even hinted at GT racing as his exit door. Plot twist, he'd already walked through it. May 14th, the Nürburgring 24 hours. 25 kilometers of tarmac, walls, and absolute chaos. Max Verstappen, debuting in a Red Bull liveried Mercedes AMG GT3. Before the race even started, sold out. For the first time in the event's history, every NLS qualifying race he'd entered earlier in the season drew the biggest crowds the series had ever seen. The man is a walking sold-out sign. Then the race began. From 10th place in mixed wet conditions, he carved through the field into the lead with aggressive overtakes. Nearly lost the rear, didn't care. By Sunday morning, his car had a 30-second gap over the field. 30 seconds in a 24-hour race. That's not a lead, that's a statement. The analyst verdict? Nothing short of extraordinary. But endurance racing is cruel. With just over 3 hours to go, while leading, an ABS sensor failed. Vibration spread. Then the drive shaft snapped. Race over. Let's talk numbers. 2024 Nürburgring 24 hours, 240,000 fans. 2025, 280,000 fans. 2026, with Max in the race, 352,000. That's more than Le Mans. That's in the same ballpark as the Indy 500. One driver, one debut. 72,000 extra humans showed up. Here's what this whole saga tells us. Max Verstappen doesn't need Formula One's politics to be the most compelling figure in motorsport. He went to a race series with no live TV deal in North America, no F1 marketing machine behind it, and broke the event's all-time records. He's already said he wants to come back to the Nürburgring next year, and there's a very real chance that if F1 doesn't fix its 2027 engine rules, he might be spending a lot more time on the Nordschleife than in a Red Bull. You tell me who's winning that argument.